What's happening? It's your girl Mercedes Eileen. Welcome to my channel. This is my second time trying to record this video. I literally was recording and then my phone just stopped recording and then it said nothing. So I gotta go through all of this. Y'all, I went hard. The last time I thought I was recording this video, I went hard. If you're returning, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and comment. If you are a new person, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment as well. I had to make this video because I'm having an issue. And before we even get deep into this, I'm gonna let you know now, this is less of a mother video and more of a self-reflection video. Ever since I've been pregnant and I went through a recent breakup, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection. It's been a ride because I've honestly been a lot more mentally stable than I had been in the past, just because I've actually been trying to heal. I've actually taken it upon myself to try to do the work and actually heal from the situation rather than just jumping into a new situation and thinking that that would heal me, because that does not heal a person. Also, I'm pregnant, so it's like, you know, it's only so far you can go and so much you can do. But basically, I'm gonna explain the situation that happened this morning, because then you can understand like where this video is gonna go and what it's most likely gonna be about. Long story short, I've had this consistent sneaky link for like 3 to 4 years now, and it started out as me actually liking the person, but then like that kind of fizzled out and it just became like more of like a sneaky link situation. The whole time I was dealing with the sneaky link, I was very on and off with him. I will block him. I would stop talking to him. Like, if I wasn't feeling it, like, I would just stop. And really, the whole time, I just felt like he didn't care about me. He was using me for my body, which he probably was. I didn't really feel a connection towards him or anything like that. Like, it wasn't giving what it's supposed to give, you know? So, I have been feeling like that recently. But I have been having a lot of anxiety. And I have this thing where I don't like being alone. Oh my gosh. I'm woman enough to say that on camera. I do not like being alone. Not 100%. Like, I gotta have a situationship or friends with benefits or something of that nature. Like, I have to have like a man. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that. And a lot of people won't admit that. But a lot of people jump from relationship to relationship or situationship to situationship as well. And they don't admit to themselves that they don't want to be alone. I don't know what the deal is about that. I'll argue a motherfucker down, like, look at your situation and tell you if you can or cannot. But I know that in the past, I have not been good at that. I get under people to get over others, right? That's my old method of healing, which is very, very unhealthy. And today, the sneaky link that I was just telling you about, he blocked me. And when I tell you, I've never felt such a mix of emotions. Like, I felt so relieved because, like, thank God. I cannot let go for shit. I'm a spin the blocker. I'm just fucking hot and cold. Like, that's just the type of shit that I be doing. Like, it's toxic as hell. But that's my toxic trait. Like, I'm very hot and cold. I like you one day and I don't like you the next, like, because I'm insecure. I don't know if you really feel how you say that you're feeling. Like, I don't believe half of the shit that you say. Like, I'm really that girl. I am. Like, I got shit to work on for myself. Yeah, I felt so relieved, but then, like, part of me felt offended because it's like, bitch, what are you blocking me for? Like, I should be blocking you. You know what I'm saying? But that's just because I like having control over the situation. Who doesn't? But, I thought about it for a while and I finally let it go because, like I said, this is what I wanted. I had actually been trying to stop messing with him for like a few months at this point. And so, you know, I'm just going through the motions or whatever. But mainly what I wanted to talk about was not even how, but more so why I feel this way. And, you know, I started to notice when I look back, like, on all of my situations, whether friendships or romantic, I am very hot and cold. And let me tell you why. Because people do, like, messed up things to me. I forgive them, like, over and over. But then, like, when I do something, people don't forgive me. Like, they get mad and they don't spin the block. Like me, I'll get mad at you, but the love that I have for you will be so much stronger than whatever you did that I will eventually forgive you and be like, okay, like, I guess I could be friends with you again, or I guess I could deal with you again because, you know, like, I loved you so much. I'm very past oriented, and that's something that I've also learned about myself that I really need to work on, because if you're always like living in the past, like making decisions off of the past, like, you will never get anywhere, because people change and people don't change as well. Does that make sense? It's just a big pattern. I also will sabotage a situation if I want it to end because I don't know how to let go. I don't know how to let go of people. I'm very bad at that. That kind of ties into all of this that I'm talking about. So I will sabotage a situation until a person just stops. And 9 times out of 10, I expect you to stop anyway, because I know that people are very conditional. Even though that's what I crave so badly. Like, I really crave and desire unconditional love. So I give it, but I don't ever get it. Does that make sense? Like, I really don't. I just don't attract people that are unconditional lovers. Like, is it even realistic to be unconditional? Is it healthy to be unconditional? I think unconditional love is okay, but you can't keep dealing with someone who repeatedly hurts you and disregards your feelings. It's okay to love a person from a distance. Sometimes that's what you have to do, or else you will end up hating them. And that's kind of just the point that I've reached. So now I found myself at a spot where I have 2 choices. I can either keep doing what I've been doing and coping how I've been coping by going from person to person, or I can actually heal and like just focus on myself and my baby. That is the scariest shit ever, because I really don't know how to do either anymore. And let me tell you why. Because this whole time that I've been pregnant, I have not went looking for anyone, any new situations. Like, I really have just been trying my best to focus on me. But at the same time, I was dealing with the person I was dealing with. So I wasn't necessarily alone, and I wasn't necessarily just focused on me and myself and I. I don't even know how to do both anymore. Like, even if I wanted to go on to the next, I wouldn't even know how, because I'm still so not healed from my last relationship. Like, I'm still very broken and scarred. Like, I don't trust anything or anyone, what they say, what they do. Like, I have some really deep trust issues that were just created. Like, I didn't even have trust issues before. I really didn't. Like, I was very trusting and understanding and open and all of that. But like, now my trust issues are so bad that even if the love of my life came and sat in my face, I probably couldn't even like entertain him or give him the time of day, just because I'm so fucking scared and I'm scarred and I'm like broken. I really still am. I wouldn't be able to be with anyone even if I wanted to. I don't think that I would be able to deal with anyone sexually either. My last relationship has affected my sexual energy. Does that make sense? It's kind of hard for me to even be intimate with myself because my mind is so intrusive, and it really like I'm so fucked up. Like, I'm really damaged, y'all. Like, and it's taken a lot for me to admit this, like to admit that I don't like being alone, to admit that I am emotionally, psychologically damaged. Honestly, I need to be alone, and I know that I need to be alone, and I've been knowing that I needed to be alone for the longest. Like, I've always, like, it's something that, it's like going to the gym. Like, you know that you need to exercise, you know that you need to do that to be healthy. Do we do it? all the time? No. I haven't been to the gym in a long ass time. Like, especially since I've been pregnant. And it's like, you know that something is healthy for you and you want to do it, but you're so in the swing of how you are. Like, it's so hard. Like, it's really hard to stop doing something that you have a habit of doing. And while I'm editing, I just want to say what's missing here is self-discipline, which I'll probably reiterate on in another video. I have a habit of getting under people to get over other people, and that is not healthy because you never truly get over the person in the first. Like, the first person, you're not over them yet. Like, so you damn sure not over the second person and the third person because you haven't even processed like what's going on. As far as romantically, I think about men a lot differently than I did before. Like I said, I have really, really deep trust issues. I have a lot of resentment towards not only my ex, but men in general. Like, I expect so little from them now. Like, even if I saw like the perfect man, I wouldn't even believe that he was the perfect man because men lie and men have masks and men are deceptive as fuck. I don't know. Like, literally being how I used to be is not even an option because I'm so damaged. Like, the only option that I have is to actually take the time out to focus on myself and learn how to love myself completely so that I don't feel like I need a man to validate who I am or, you know, how good of a lover that I am. I know I'm a good lover. Like, I'm such a good fucking person to be with. Like, when I actually commit to a person, I'm completely devoted to them. And maybe that's part of the fucking problem. I really want to learn how to be healthy more than anything because I want my daughter to be healthy. And I can't teach her some shit that I don't know. Like, I want my daughter to love herself, but I'm over here, can't be alone, fucking every person that's attractive to me. How can I teach her something that I'm not doing? It doesn't make sense. And I know that she has nobody else to teach her this lesson. I don't know one person that will be in my daughter's life that knows how to be alone. Honestly, people lie all the time and say, oh, I could be alone, I could do this. It's like a person that smokes every day, hour upon hour, saying that they could stop smoking weed. I hate when people say that shit. I could stop anytime I want it. Bitch, no you can't, because you haven't stopped. I want to at least say I tried to break that generational curse. I want to at least be able to say, look, I did everything that I could do to teach you how to love yourself and value yourself. And I know that she's already at a disadvantage because she's not going to have her father like in the house with her in her life. You get what I'm saying? That already causes self-love, self-worth issues. I want to be strong enough for her and show her that like there's another way to do it. You don't have to wait hand and foot on a man. You don't have to have a man to validate you. You don't need a man there. Men leave all the time. They're gonna leave. That's what the fuck they do. You're gonna be okay without a man. You don't need them. They're actually fucking optional. Be gay. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. That's literally like how I feel. And that's why it's so important to me that I really get through this lesson and I really start this self-love, self-focused journey because I want my daughter to be able to live like, I don't want her to have these problems. Like, I know she's gonna have problems, but I just don't want this to be one of them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You be safe and be blessed. Bye.